What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Eric. Now, I'm battling my opponent off my Discord server, so if you guys are interested in a Sun and Moon battling Discord server, feel free to check out my Discord. A link will be in the description below. Now, me and my opponent are having a rarely used battle today. I'm looking at my opponent's team. He looks like he has a pretty balanced team. I don't mean balance as in like sarcasm balance, I mean balance as in like the playstyle balance. He has like a lot of offensive oriented Pokemon that are also defensive. As I'm using a pretty offensively based team, I have Dual Hazard Omastar, Gut Swallow, Normal Z move, Heliolisk, Speed Boost on Mega, Banded Bruxish, and Defog Flygon. Pretty fun team if you do ask me. I mean, half of it's weak to Stealth Rocks because it is not a team of mine unless half my team is weak to Stealth Rocks, but normally I don't carry a Hazard Remover, but this time I decided that with Yanmega, Swallow, and Sash Omastar, I probably should carry a Defogger, so I expected my opponent to want to lead off with this Rocker because, like, let's be real, when people see like you have a big weakness to Stealth Rocks, they get like a hard on to set up Stealth Rocks, so it's like their highest priority, which is fair enough because Stealth Rocks is a pretty broken move, but that's besides the point. I'm able to U-turn here, and I'm expecting my opponent to want to lay up Stealth Rocks and not go for Earthquake. So thankfully he does go for Stealth Rocks, so I'm not going to switch into an EQ. And now, I do carry Surf on this thing, and I'm expecting my opponent to know that and not want to stay in, because I obviously have something up my sleeve. So here he's going to bring in 6 Fed Hacks. The Rotom Cut. Jesus, dude, I haven't seen that meme since like Gen 5. Anyway, I'm going to use a Z move here on Heliolisk, and it's actually going to be Breakneck Blitz. Not too surprising, as you saw by the clickbait title. Breakneck Blitz, Heliolisk, going to do a bunch of damage. I just have Hyper Beam, which is what the normal Z move was working off of. Back in Gen 6, I did run Hyper Beam Heliolisk with Solar Power in the sun. It was pretty fun, so I decided to like recreate it and just give it the Normalium Z instead. So it's pretty fun. Anyway, in comes Titty Milk the Miltank, as I do carry Hyper Beam, but I'm gonna go for Volt Switch just to gauge damage, and just, I don't know what he wants to do, so I'm gonna Volt Switch out just to scout him out, and bring in my Flygon, because I can remove entry hazards, and I highly doubt he's gonna Ice Punch me, so bring in Flygon, as he's gonna go for the Curse. Not quite what I was expecting, because he's setting up Curse on a special attacker. That was kind of interesting, but he must be max special defense or something, but that Volt Switch still did a decent amount of damage considering I have no offensive items to increase the damage like a Life Orb or Choice Spec, so this Miltank must not have much Spadef investment. But here he's just going to keep setting up curses, even though I do have many powerful special attackers in the back, being the Yanmega and the Heliolisk, so him setting up curses is a little bit greedy of him at this point in the game, but I can't touch him with Flygon, so I completely understand why he's doing this. As here, I don't really want to switch into one of those special type attackers, because if I do, I'm going to get bodied by Body Slam, literally. So here I'm going to get bodied by the Miltank, get crit here, which actually works against him more than it works against me, because that means he's unable to get a Milk Drink off, so I'm able to bring in my Yanmega here. And I'm hoping that with Yanmega's, really strong, special attack stat, stab, Bug Buzz with Life Orb, I will be able to knock out this Miltank with the Bug Buzzes. Thankfully, we're able to, so down goes the Miltank. No need for Curse Sweeping for me, as a Yanmega's going to get a Speed Boost. Gotta go fast. Pretty nice. As now in comes Are You Tryhard? Am I a Tryhard? I don't know. But I guess the name's referring to Deblade being like a tryhard Pokemon in RU, which I can completely agree with because Deblade's actually stupid in RU. Like literally, if you don't bring a check to it, your team actually gets destroyed by it because it's so bulky. It's like a better Type Null pretty much. Deblade's like Type Null on steroids. Pretty much. Anyway, he's gonna start setting up Sword Stances on me, and I'm like, yo bro, you need to chill. And I just leave I just leave Yanmega in here because I just need to get some chip damage off on it. I don't have any way to hit it super effectively or even neutral, but Yanmega hits hard enough that Air Slash should be able to do a decent chunk of damage as it's able to bring it down to low yellow. Not what I was expecting, but I guess Deblade's special defense is not too impressive, so Deblade's going to Shadow Sneak here and knock out my Yanmega, so not too big of a deal, but we got the chip damage that we need for Heliolisk to knock him out, so gonna bring in Heliolisk here. And I'm just going to be able to knock him out with the T-Bolt. He's not going to be able to Shadow Sneak me because I am Normal type, thankfully. Heliolisk is a normal Electric type. Nice little cheeky typing that Game Freak decided to give it. And gives it nice neutral coverage with Hyper Voice and Thunderbolt. I actually like it a lot. And anyway, in comes Donphan. I do carry Surf on my Heliolisk, I do. But instead, I just want to go for Hyper Beam. I just want to kill off this Donphan with a Hyper Beam. And I wasn't sure if Surf could kill, but I know Hyper Beam is my most powerful attack in my arsenal against Donphan, so that's my best play. So knock out Donphan with Hyper Beam. As in comes Delphox, is obviously going to abuse the free turn I gave it with Hyper Beam and set up a Calm Mind. Pretty scary and well played on my opponent because obviously I'm going to be doing less damage to him and it's more offensive pressure, which is very scary. As here, I'm just going to go for Hyper Beam again. I mean, I'm just sacking up Heliolisk at this point. I don't even care. I'm just Hyper Beam everything. I don't even care. I have Surf. Don't give a shit. I'm just going for Hyper Beam. As here, Psychic's going to almost knock me out, but Heliolisk just lives on, thankfully, as I'm going to recharge, and now he's going to set up another Calm Mind. I mean, fair enough, right? I mean, though, in my opinion, he probably should have knocked me out, because I'm going to outspeed him the next turn. Just because you have +2 speed F does not mean you're going to be taking this attack very well, so I'm going to Surf here now, because I'm just going to reveal that I have Surf, because I wanted to flex my opponent and be like, I could have just surfed you this entire time, but instead, I just been collecting the Hyper Beam. But anyway, so he's just going to knock out my Heliolisk. And down the thing goes. Porygon Z is now the only Pokemon that can run Hyper Beam with the Z move, just so you guys know. Anyway, in comes up my Omastar, and he actually ends up carrying Solar Beam, so I'm like, ooh, was not expecting that, but I do carry Focus Sash anyway, so it's not like him carrying Solar Beam was that big of a deal, but it definitely caught me by surprise, as he's going to bring me to my Sash, but since I am Sash, obviously, I don't really give a shit how many times you overkill me with Solar Beam. Focus Sash does not care, and Scald's going to be able to knock out the Delphox, so down goes the Delphox, thankfully, and yeah. Someone just microwaved something, so I do apologize if you hear people in the background, but this is what happens. I don't narrate at 3 in the morning. Instead, I narrate at 12 in the morning. Big difference, I know. Anyway, on the Omastar, I'm going to lay up Stealth Rocks because I have no reason to Scald, because Scald's my only offensive move, and it's just going to heal the Vaporeon, so I literally have no reason to do that. So down goes the Omastar, and now I'm going to bring in my Lip Service, my Bruxish, and I am banded, because I didn't want to run Sword Stance, I just want to run Choice Banded because I'm weird, don't ask me why. And I wanted to see how much damage a Stab, Tough Jaw, Adamant, Choice Banded, Psychic Fangs could do to Vaporeon, and just damage in general. And it actually does pretty high damage, considering it's just like a freaking pink fish with like big lips, so I can respect Bruxish. I don't really see it used either, so I kind of want to use it more in RU because it seems pretty fun. And I'll have to use a Sword Stance variant in the future, but Psychic Fangs should be able to 2-KO the Vaporeon, and Poland Springs is not able to live up to Lip Service because it's a superior water type. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. If you guys did enjoy the video and want to support my channel, please be sure to hit that like button, as it really means the world to me, and it helps support the channel and helps it grow if you guys didn't know that. So liking the video really means the world to me. And the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite Z move to use in battle? And now you can tell me like what Pokemon you want to use the Z move on, or like what your favorite Z move is in general. But yeah, my favorite Z move user has got to be my Z move Magnezone. It's pretty cheeky, you know, with Sturdy, you can Z Psych up, Steel Stat Boost, and get your HP back for Sturdy to activate again. It's pretty clever, and I'm kind of like proud of myself for making it. I'm not that it's like a good moveset, and Magnezone is definitely better as being a Steel Trapper / Analytic attacker, and I'm sure Analytic with Electric Z move is probably just as powerful. Magnezone has a lot of options when it comes to Z moves now, so that's pretty cool. But that's going to be the battle, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Alright, peace.